Why'd you bring him here for, Natasha? Jessica frowned as she probed. Natasha replied calmly. This is my turf, I can bring over whoever I like. Anyways, I've already found a good fit for the position of chief physician, and it's Mr. Dustin. What? Everyone exclaimed in shock when she announced that. You've got to be kidding me, Natasha. Is he even qualified to serve as chief physician for the Harmons? Jessica voiced her displeasure. Dustin's medical skills are top of the line, and he knows the ins and outs of medicine. I believe he won't face any problems while serving as chief. Natasha assured Jessica. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Jessica hollered, obviously agitated by her response. Ruth interrupted and clambered to her feet to de-escalate the situation. Calm down, there's no need to make a fuss. Let's just sit down and talk it out. Dustin, let me introduce you to everyone. This is my mom, I believe you've met her before. And this man here is my cousin, Quinton Harmon. A pleasure to meet the both of you, Dustin responded politely with a few nods, with no hint of being condescending at all. So you're the pretty boy who keeps clinging on to Natasha like a leech? Quinton sneered after looking Dustin up and down. His gaze was full of disdain toward him. It was as if he was looking at ants crawling beneath his feet. Quinton's holler-than-thou attitude caused Dustin to raise an eyebrow, but he quickly returned to his normal resting face. Didn't I ask a question? Why aren't you saying anything? Quinton taunted and lifted his chin as if to intimidate Dustin. I'm afraid I didn't quite catch that, Mr. Harmon, Dustin replied in the calmest manner he could muster. You sure you didn't catch that, or are you trying to play dumb with me right now? Quinton egged him on before letting out a sharp sigh. Fine, I'll reword my question then. Did you kill Tilda Snyder? I did, but before Dustin could explain himself, he was interrupted by Quinton's booming voice, Great. Since you've already admitted to the crime, that makes my job a whole lot easier now. I'll see to it that Tilda, one of the pillars in the Harmon household, doesn't die in vain, he proclaimed. Immediately after that, he brought out an urn and slammed it on the table. Now, I want you to look at her ashes and bow your fucking head down as an apology to her. What? Dustin frowned in confusion. Quinton had shown his disdain before this, but now, it was obvious that he was planning to outright humiliate him in front of everyone. Do I have a few screws loose or something? Are you sure that the Tilda Snyder you're referring to is the same one who betrayed the Harmons, and also plotted to assassinate Ms. Harmon here? Are you saying that I should have spared her? Dustin questioned. Who are you to decide if she gets killed or not? Even if she's a traitor, she still belongs to the Harmons. Her mess should be ours to clean up, not yours. Shouldn't you choose your targets properly before disposing of them? Who are you to meddle in the Harmons' family business anyways? Quinton barked out. Dustin merely let out an exasperated chuckle after hearing his bullshit speech. Not only did he not receive any thanks for helping the Harmons dispose of their traitors, but now he was even about to get punished for it? What an eye-opening way to show one's gratitude. Enough talk. As long as you bow down to Tilda to make amends for my cousin's sake, I'll consider letting you off the hook, Quinton ordered in an overbearing manner. After all, he was but a tiny ant to him, he could step on it as much as he wanted. What if I refuse? Dustin shrugged indifferently. What if you refuse? Then I'll make sure to break your fucking legs. Quinton sneered. I'd like to see you try, Dustin replied as he narrowed his eyes. He had a wicked glint in his eyes. TSK. Now you're just asking for it. Quinton exploded in rage and slammed his fists on the table, and the sound of a teacup shattering beneath his feet could be heard. Quinton Harmon. If you dare so much as to touch even a single hair on Dustin, I'll be the one to break your legs instead. Natasha screamed in fury as she marched toward them.